Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving deeper into RecruitPro Virtual. In our last video, we talked about how legitimate businesses and recruitment agencies must be registered with the DTI and BIR and have the proper operating permits. This is part 2, uncovering the secrets behind RecruitPro Virtual. Let's jump right in. As I mentioned before, RecruitPro Virtual has no DTI registration, no BIR records, and no valid license to operate legally. Even worse, they are recruiting people for jobs that lead directly into romance scams. Here is the proof. You can clearly see, there is no valid permit or legal registration anywhere. This whole operation is unauthorized and illegal. Now, let's take a look at the people running it. A former employee shared screenshots and details identifying key members behind this scheme. First up, their main recruiter, known as EJ, or Ezeljoy. At first glance, some might think EJ is a male, but almost all recruiters and team members here are actually women. This is her profile. On Telegram, she uses the handle at RecruitProEJ. She is listed as working under names including Novalexia PH and surprisingly, also linked to Durong Malunggay Pandesal Corporation. Now we are done on EJ. Let's look at Jeric next. He is an arrogant Filipino. I can't address allegations about Jeric actually being hostile and arrogant, but evidences show hints that allegations may apply. Anyways, he was the head recruiter in RecruitPro Virtual. An anonymous scam defense service named Project I stated he was an arrogant man, even called American showerless. What a crazy thing to say to a foreigner. RecruitPro Virtual literally targets. To show you guys evidence of Jeric calling out Americans in a rude way, here's a screenshot. Stated by Project I, this was a screenshot from a Redditor who was helping them to take down RecruitPro Virtual. And now, for the final recruiter in our list, RecruitPro Joyce. Actually, she looks like more of a head admin than just a recruiter. She was also the one who hosts the orientations. She doesn't have much more info about herself, so that's the only info I could give. Now we got the 3 recruiters covered. I don't need to talk about the others as I lack knowledge and information about them. But here's my thoughts. What if RecruitPro Virtual recruiters like Jeric, Joyce, and the HR manager Elise wasn't the highest in the tier? What if there's other higher authorities in RecruitPro Virtual agency? Here's my thing. You know, I've been suspecting there are people or groups from foreign countries too that control RecruitPro Virtual, as I have seen in one chat logs that we should maintain English-only policy in the training GC and the main GC. Because more recruiters, staff members, or even higher ranks are probably foreigners. I have suspicion they are Ukrainians. RecruitPro Virtual has an account with a Ukrainian language. But that's just a suspicion, not a whole accusation. Also, if I didn't mention, they also have a website called TalkieTimes. It is a so-called dating platform where users could connect and have fun. But the thing here is that the site isn't even accessible because there is only a login page. No absolute sign-up page was visible nor seen active. But one thing in fact, TalkieTimes is associated with RecruitPro Virtual. It was even stated in their orientation. Alright, so now we got those covered. I have real questions I want to be answered. Who is really the owner of RecruitPro Virtual? Who made TalkieTimes.com? And is there other associates of RecruitPro Virtual? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, we would also like to give the NBI and government a note. This video and the screenshots presented are part of an ongoing investigation into RecruitPro Virtual, an unlicensed recruitment agency operating in the Philippines. All evidence shown here was obtained through public sources, former employees, and active operations conducted by independent researchers. We are not making allegations, we are presenting evidence. We urge the NBI and other relevant authorities to review this material and take appropriate action. We are willing to cooperate fully and provide additional documentation if requested. We are not here to harass or defame. We are here to expose illegal recruitment and protect Filipinos from being used in romance scams.